This is tough. This is really, really tough for the rest of the MLB. And if you don't already know, Blake Snell signed a 5-year, $182 million deal to be, I don't even know if you could call him the ace, but a pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This team gets even better from last year, and we already knew they were going to get better. Adding Glasnow, adding Ohtani into that rotation, this team now gets even better. Adding an ace, a two-time Cy Young Award winner in Blake Snell into this rotation. This team's now even better. And I think Blake Snell's a great player. He's obviously going to make this team better, but I don't know if Blake Snell's the fit for this team. Because I think there is a little bit of hold up with Blake Snell, especially a long-term deal. There's a lot of teams that didn't want to give him this long-term of a deal because they didn't know if his production, his rate would stay the way it has been throughout his whole career. I think a max free would have made more sense for them just because I think it would have been cheaper. I think he's younger, and he's been dealing arguably just as well as Blake Snell. And I think that would have been the better deal for the Dodgers to make. However, they still get Blake Snell, which is still an elite level pitcher, still an all-star level pitcher, still a top 10 pitcher in the game. And this team now, the sky's the limit. World Series, it's World Series. You could pencil them in all the way there for a World Series. This team's not going to give a shit about the regular season coming up. The problem with this deal is $13 million a year is being deferred, which means this team can go out and get another guy. There's nothing stopping them to go out and get Juan Soto, although I don't believe they will go out and get Juan Soto. But there's nothing stopping them to go out and get another guy. And who is that guy? It's going to be Willy Adames at the shortstop position. I think they're going to make a run at this. It's either going to be him, it's going to be Tommy Edman. They are not going to let shortstop be unattained this offseason. They're going to go out and get a guy that can lock down that position, play elite defense, hit a couple home runs for them in quality spots, and lead them to another World Series. And I'm sorry, but that description I am giving screams Willy Adames. And can they pay Willy Adames the 7 years, $185 million? I think they can. Now at this point, especially you're deferring $13 million. They have the money. They could do it. And everyone's response to this online, everybody's response to this online is that we need a salary cap in the MLB. And I don't know if that is the answer because you can't tell the Tigers owner how to run his business. He is the owner of that business. And if he wants to spend not a lot of money, make money on tickets, make money on concession, and that's how he wants to build this business, you can't tell the owner how to run his business. And yes, maybe a salary cap would stop the Dodgers a little bit, stop the Yankees a little bit, but it's not going to stop the power dynamic of what is going on right now. And yes, the Dodgers now are finding a way to get around this system, but they're just deferring money. That's the real problem here is the deferred money. They're now being allowed to do pretty much anything they want because of the deferred money. This is the best team in the MLB. It's not even close. It's not even close, especially if the Yankees don't land Juan Soto. Like, what is the best team in this league? Besides the Dodgers, you can't. It's very hard to name the second team if the Yankees don't have Soto. It's very hard to name the second team. The real issue, this becomes even more problem if they get Sasaki for free. I mean, that's an elite guy come in ninth inning, close games. He did it. He came in and was elite in the World Baseball Classic against Team USA. Elite. Probably is a better pitcher than Shota Imanaga because he's younger and he's has the stats of just like any other great Japanese pitcher. Tanaka, Yu Darvish, Imanaga, and now Sasaki. And they might, I think they will, just because of the pull they have with Ohtani, the pull they have with Yamamoto, can get Sasaki for pretty much like $5 million a year, or whatever the minimum he has to sign for. That happens, this league is in trouble, and it's already in trouble. They could add Adames, they could add Sasaki, and it's not even be a point of watching the Dodgers. This Dodgers team can be like that undefeated Patriots team all the way into the Super Bowl. Like, that's how good this team can be this year coming up. Ultimately, my name is Josh Wissy. If you like sports, please hit the subscribe button. It'll be an icon somewhere on the screen. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. Thank you.